Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, David Peterson. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Mets could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cleveland with the solo shot to take an early lead. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC. And we're back. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Joey Cantillo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
That one inside. And the count is even 2-2. And down on strikes he goes, and 1 away. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, he'll make it fair.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Home run number 70 on the year. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 53rd homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now it's Mark Vientos. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But back here at Citi Field. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Fouled off left side.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there when they're hot. We had a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now the DH, Gabriel Arias. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Swing at a high fly ball right field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 3 and the Guardians 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Brett Bryant. Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. They'll circle the bases. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And now it's Jose Siri. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and it looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Up the middle, Martinez. Handles, throws to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Martinez has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
The batter,
2 down, base is empty. Jeff
baseman,
McNeil up now for the Mets.
McNeil.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch in foul ground. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Martinez.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This to third, Vientos. Tosses to first, and Thomas is out. And it's a 1-2. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Brandon Nimmo.
The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Threw that
1 ball,
fastball right
2
by him,
strikes.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting
1 ball,
out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Some early action out there in the bullpen. Ben Lively up and throwing. On the ground to third, Rocchio. Tosses to first, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 5 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Schneeman.
In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball.
The batter, the left fielder, Steven.
So a man at first. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Schneeman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with number 9 for him in this game. 9. And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Guardians lead 1. They're down 5-1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Ben Lively.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Vientos.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So, man aboard, Brett Bryant up now for the Mets. Base hit. And now two aboard. They get the force for out number one.
Now
it's one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Jose
Siri up now for the Mets. Bryant, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one almost got him.
Ball. That's inside.
That one fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Gets to first ahead of the runner, and even with his speed, they get the out. Mets leave one. They're up 5-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Leading off for the Guardians, the designated hitter, Gabriel Arias.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Here's Brian Rocchio. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
Angel Martinez will hit next. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna. Ground ball to the right side. Santana steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down, and they're half the fifth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Jeff McNeil stands in. One down, base is empty. That misses. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Into left center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Left field. Out number 2. Here's Juan Soto. McNeil off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. Mark Vientos now at the plate. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Now he breaks his bat. Santana, he takes it on his own, out to escape a base. Back here in Queens, and now the catcher comes up to him, Cody Huff. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a
pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Gregory Soto.
Number 65.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up. Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes. And
well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's 5-2. You're watching back here at Citi Field. And now it's going to be Brett Bryant. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
The catcher, number 13. Louis.
So up next, Luis Torrens. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Late on that fastball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sam Hentges getting loose out there. Gaddis, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throws, sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Jose Siri digs in now.
Center fielder, Jose Siri.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Just off the inside edge. That one hit to right. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 5 and the Guardians 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hard hit left side. Toss to Alonso. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Santana, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Brian Rocchio, the next to hit. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side, but it kicks foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit in the air left field. Siri in position. And he makes the catch. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Hentges.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Thomas makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the
The
process.
right
He did
fielder.
everything right there. Nothing to show for it.
Soto.
But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Juan Soto now. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
2 outs. Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That just misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And down on strikes. That ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Guardians 2. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
the
for
shortstop
Guardians,
at the plate.
shortstop,
Angel Martinez.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Stepping up for the Guardians, Cody Huck. And strike 2.
1 ball,
1 out, base is empty. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Hunter Gaddis.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away. So up next for New York, Brett Bryant. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Collects, fires to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Activity in the bullpen. Trevor Steffen up and loosening in the pen. Sewald getting loose as well. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still out in front 5-2. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Drops one down in front of the plate. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame.
Now that the left fielder,
Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do.
Manager out of the dugout.
pitching for the New York Mets, number 72.
And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
The Guardians down to their final strike. On the ground to third. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.